All right, now it is time for us to take our skillets out of the oven. I'm really excited. I can smell it because I'm here, but you're not. But if you were here, you would smell what I'm smelling. And it's sriracha, bacon, piemel bacon, cornmeal. Oh yeah, it's getting good. So we're gonna pull these out of the oven now. Oh yeah, those are good. I'm gonna use the glove on this one because these are hot. Take a look at this. That's what I'm talking about, like sizzling. Can you see the steam? That's where we want it. You want that bacon just perfect. There's another one. That one. And there's our third one. And we have a fourth one, which we'll get later, but that's it for now. So look at these. These are ready for the next step. So what's the next step, you may ask? Well, I'm going to tell you. So let me just grab it. I should have had this ready, I apologize, but you know what? On behalf of Food Safe, I want to make sure that we are all dialed in and we don't make any mistakes. So, this is our pre-made eggs. Basically, there's 6 eggs cracked in there. So, for me, I like to have more of an egg white mixture than egg. I love eggs, trust me. But if I'm doing a lot of like larger volumes, I'll use more egg whites. Healthier for you. But you know, there are some value in the yolks too, but you just don't want too much. So we're going to use some egg whites in there. Probably going to use quite a bit because we got some large skillets to fill. So basically, we're going to use a whole one of these and see where that gets us. Now, I'm going to give that a quick little whisk. Okay. You want to get it all blended in really nice. Now, I'm going to add a little bit of pepper to our eggs. Always season your eggs. I like to season them, and it's a little weird, but I season them before and a little bit during, and I might season them on the end a little bit too, but I throw, because I believe there's, the way the eggs cook in 3 different stages, you know, they're a liquid form when you first start, you throw some pepper, some salt maybe, or some other seasoning, and then halfway through, some of that gets dissolved with the steam and everything, so you want to throw a little bit more seasoning again, if that's what you choose. I'm going to use a little bit of roasted garlic and peppers. I like this. It just adds a little bit of flavor to the eggs, not a lot, just a little bit. And then we're gonna blend that in. All right, now, here's the fun part. Start to add stuff. So remember what we had before. We have our prep going. So basically we're gonna add some onion. We have mushrooms and celery. That's gonna be good in the eggs. And then we're gonna have some green pepper, some yellow pepper, and some orange pepper. Oh, a little bit fell. There we go. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to blend that in, get it all mixed in nicely. So this is going to be part of the content. And something tells me I think we need a little bit more eggs. So hang tight. And we like to make a little noise around here when we drop things, just the way we roll here. So there we go. Okay, so we're going to add some more egg whites just because I think with the skillets we might. And if we have, you know what, we have egg leftovers, we'll make an omelet. Crack an egg, make an omelet. Yeah, so yesterday, if you guys tuned into my show, my first episode, we made those, same thing with skillet. It was actually more of a Philly cheesesteak skillet. And it was, we had some mushrooms in there. And of course, as I said, yes, in my video, my previous video, sometimes I over portion, like I make too much. But we don't waste here because what I did was I wrapped them up, put them in the fridge, and voila, you got the mushrooms back in, you got back in the breakfast for the next day. So it's important, if you can at all avoid it, don't waste food. There's people hungry in this world, and you know we shouldn't be wasting food. So we're gonna just fill these skillets up. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely need more egg whites for sure. Haha, live and learn. 2. Oh yeah. See this? These are good. 3. We have the one more skillet we have to take out. And that's for Ryan. We just have a perfect amount left. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna grab this last little skillet from the back here. Isn't that just cool? That's for the little one. She'll love that. We'll put that in there. Then we're gonna add her egg mixture to hers too. With vegetables, oh yeah. Yeah, we're looking pretty good there. Most of them are about even. There we go. Look at that. Boom! I love it when that works out. Okay, so we're gonna put them back in the oven to do a little cooking now. Actually, let's do a little seasoning first. Remember I talked about seasoning 3 times? This is kind of, I know we've already seasoned the eggs a little bit, but I'm gonna throw a little bit more of this on just to get it well around. Use the tap method if you don't want these. If you're using these large jugs sometimes, these large containers, don't do this because you'll get way too much out. The holes are huge. So little taps are always good if you're just using light portions. Just a little tip. Get small amounts on, just enough. Perfect. Okay, let's get these babies back in the oven and oh yeah, they're starting to smell really good. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. There's my Spanish for the day. Woo. Yeah, I gotta practice my Spanish for when we go down to Mexico and have to learn the language. Yeah, so that's gonna be probably about 3 or 4 minutes cooking. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add 2 types of cheese. Cheddar. Who doesn't love cheese? Especially as the eggs start to get a little bit bubbly and they start to melt and just cook and they get that texture where they're just about done. Just about a minute or so before they're done. That's when I like to add cheese because it's the best time because it goes right inside the eggs and just makes everything so flavorful. If you can get it sinking down right in there, it'll penetrate the whole dish. And with the cast iron too. The cast iron, I don't know if you guys have, most people have, when they have like a fajita dish outside or something and they get the cheese with the cast iron, there's something about the flavor of a cast iron skillet that's unlike anything else. You can't duplicate it with one of those with a non-stick frying pan or anything. It's just got that different flavor. It's kind of like when you throw something on a barbecue, same idea. So stay tuned. Next video, gonna show the end results. We're gonna top it off with some cheese in a few minutes and yeah, this is gonna be great. Good seeing you. Stay tuned.